One show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the 901 show, live from Memphis, Tennessee, where we always have fun. I'm going to have to decline that. That's my doctor's office reminding me of an appointment that I have, but I'm going, so I'll take care of it online after the show. So welcome, everybody, again, and hi, Mary. Mary's in the studio. Magnificent Mary. All right. Hello, how you doing? And Sassy Summer. Hi there. Thank y'all so much. Whereas Ever Ready, Ernestine, and Paul from Canada, and Jen. All right. I know they'll be in a while. Okay, so I'm a little bit lagging, but I'm not lagging too much on the screen, I don't think. I'm trying to see. But we're gonna get on with it. We'll deal with it tonight. As long as we don't get disconnected, we'll do with whatever we can get. All right. All right. Don't forget about those likes and love buttons. All right. Make sure you hit those for us. Okay. Well, hello, Barbara. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. So without further ado, I'm bringing in the co-host of our show tonight, and that is the heartbeat of the South and every beat of my heart, my son Tim. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Ma, how you doing? Hello, everybody.
I feel happy. And
Great,
also, the
outstanding.
co-hostess of the Moses, not only that Sybil Marie Presley. Hey, Sybil, how are you?
Hi there, having a wonderful time in Memphis, Tennessee.
All right, sounds good to me. So, Tim, what have you been up to since the last time I saw you?
So not a whole lot of anything. Just went and did some errands today. We supposed to have some cold weather coming in, so kind of bracing for that.
Yeah, me too. I got out and did some. Boy, did I hate to get out. And I don't know. I made a mistake because I'm supposed to eat before I go out,
Right.
and I didn't because I'm busy with the computer. This
Mhm.
morning I was up at 7 getting everything ready for the shows this week, and so okay, well I think I could just run out and be okay. Oh,
Right.
wow. I guess probably about 2 or 3 miles into my journey. I had the heat on when I started because it was a little chilly, right?
Right.
And about 2 or 3 miles into my journey, I began to have a hot flash. I was like, oh my God, no, not now, not now. So I had to turn off the heat and I had all four windows down. I was the only idiot driving down the street in Memphis today with all four windows down. But I have to do what I have to do.
Right.
And Sybil, what have you been up since the last time I saw you?
Well, of course, we had a wonderful time, all of us together last Saturday, at
What's the last time I
Marlowe's.
saw you?
And
That's been 3 days. So what you been doing since the last time I saw you?
we're just relaxing. And I took some of my books back to Marlowe's gift shop um,
Okay.
for them. I did that today. And so just been taking everything easy and welcoming in this new season, which I enjoy the Christmas lights. And I mailed out some cards and took care of my family and so forth. So, kind of
All
seasonal
right.
things is what I've been doing
Yeah,
since
so
last Saturday.
so you've been busy. Yeah, been busy. My stream chat box is not open to me again. It seems like if we get one thing right, the other thing is no wrong. But anyhow, um, so you invited some guests to the show tonight.
Well,
Yeah.
I did. Are, are you ready for me to let you know what's going on?
Well, I mean, you can just give us the names right now, just so I can bring them into the studio.
Oh, yeah. Well, our special guests tonight on the 901 show are real estate agents in Nashville and Memphis. It's Amy Austin and Alan Worthy. So they're going to have some wonderful things to share with us.
Hey, how you guys? Welcome to the show.
Hello. How's it going?
Hi, hi,
Right.
hi, Amy and Alan, both of y'all A's.
Mhm.
That's a good sign already. Amy,
Yeah, it sure is. And I was going to start off by having Amy and Alan introduce yourselves and tell us what you do, starting with Amy.
well, we're gonna do that right after we take a break. We
Okay,
had three
first
new
we're going to take a
partners.
break.
We had three new partners to come on today, and they're probably
Oh,
watching
wow.
because I told them I was going to start promoting tonight, and so we thank God for them. We thank God for other partners, but I'll tell you something. Keeping a track record really ends up paying off in the long run because it's hard to get companies to come on and partner with you. They want to see your track record. They want to see your stacks. They take a look at you. In other words, really closely. So hey, let me get the first one up for you guys, and this is really cool. I have a announcement to make before the commercials. DJ One, our second son, is spinning this at a Christmas party Saturday, December the 17th, 2935 Watkins Avenue. That is the Ed Rice Center. Second son, if you're watching, all right. I promised him that I would definitely tell everybody about it. tonight and on Friday night. So it's going to be 6 o'clock at the Ed Rice Building. I think that's in Fraser. And the address will be rolling up in just a minute. I think that was 2935 North Watkins. Um, yeah, but they're having a toy giveaway. They're having a toy giveaway and food. 2935 North Watkins. Toy giveaway, music, food, and fun. They're going to have some special celebrities and some live performers. And of course, our second son DJ is the best DJ in Memphis town. And he's going to be spinning some discs, okay? So y'all go out there and have some fun on Saturday night. All righty. So, all right, now, listen. Have you ever thought about giving a gift that people can eat other than just candy, apples, and oranges? Well, hey, I got just the company for you. Check this out, y'all.
Omaha Steaks.
It's almost. All right, so listen. As you can see, the link rolling across the ticker tape. I have all of our sponsors listed on one page. When you see their picture, their name, just click on that picture and it'll take you straight to their website. And Omaha is giving everybody that clicks on our link, that's when you go to my page down there, you don't have to put that HTTPS in. We found that out. You can just type in WL, and that's an L, not an I, WLO.link/@ and that's the @ sign, Emily Pearls. You know that little A in the circle, at Emily Pearls. They're giving you 50% off site wide. So hurry, hurry, hurry. All right. And our second new partner that came on today is one that a lot of people, this is a gift that a lot of people receive, right, for Christmas. Of course, these partners will be with us year round, but these are just Christmas specials and discounts that they're giving us to pass on to you, okay? And so what do everybody get for, well, not everybody, but most people get socks, right? Yeah, I know, right? Socks for Christmas. But these are special kind of socks. So you definitely want to check this particular company out. They are giving 30% off on your second item. And if you spend over $30, you'll get free express shipping, not just free standard shipping, express shipping.
I like to be what I am not. I should know that I want. Life is mine, it's a fact. I like to be what I am not. I should know that I want. Life is mine, it's a fact. Wake up in the morning and I picture myself flying in the sky. 'Cause I'm a bird, it's not a lie. And now that I'm diving through the oceans of my dreams, I want them so bad to become reality. I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer.
All right, that's Comfort Fresh. One more new partner, and then we'll get to the other regular partners after we take our second break in this show. Okay, so what is the other thing that you always get for Christmas and any special day? Gift cards, right? What if grandma gets you the wrong kind of gift card? Well, this company will take care of everything for you. Listen up.
Thank you so much. Sure, it's the thought that counts, but getting the wrong gift card can be disappointing. You don't need to use it, but you don't want to waste it. What are you supposed to do? You don't have to let Grandma's gift go to waste. EJ Gift Cards is the best online direct gift card buyer in the business. We buy hundreds of different cards, and we pay quickly, in cash. Don't waste another day. Turn your unwanted gift cards into cash at ejgiftcards.com. It's free, easy, and we offer quick payments through PayPal, so you can log in, sell your cards, and get on with your life.
Okay, it's finally time to bring everybody back in. We'll start with Tim and Sybil as I scroll on down and get in our special guests for tonight, Amy and Alan. Sybil, take it away.
Well, all right. Amy and Alan, introduce yourselves and what you do with our viewers here, starting with Amy.
Thank you guys for having us on the show. I may not be as worthy as Alan. I'm just playing into his last name here. But I love me some Alan Worthy.
I see what you did there, Amy. I see what you did there.
Yeah, you segued that right on in.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah, we got a good Amy a cheer on that one. She got that one right down.
Yay. I love some cheering. Well, that is one thing that we definitely do for each other is cheer each other on. And I've so loved connecting with Sybil and appreciate the opportunity to kind of share more of what we do. We're both real estate agents, like she's already introduced. I work out here in Nashville, but I also work in West Tennessee, which is my hometown. So I'm a 901 girl, grew up in Shelby County, ended up in a little bit for a short time in Tipton County, and then actually ended up in Bartlett. But I've got a partner of mine that's out there in Memphis. And so all my family and adoptive family is out in Memphis. So I'm there usually once a month. And so we handle clients together as a team from West Tennessee and then also into Nashville, which is kind of my connection to Alan Worthy, who's an amazing agent himself and does a lot of luxury builds. I know he'll share more about himself. And so I'm just one of those people that likes to partner and take care of folks and clients. And so Alan's just a great asset in connecting to kind of the luxury market. And yeah, I just really enjoy doing what we do, helping folks find the right property, the right land, the right build. And so, yeah, thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
Well-
Glad to have you. Ellen.
Well, thank you so much again. I want to echo what Amy's saying as far as having us on and introducing us. I really appreciate that, and introducing us to your client base and your people from out West Tennessee, which that's actually where my mom is from Brownsville. So I definitely have a deep connection to West Tennessee as well. She still lives out in Brownsville as well. So I don't get out there as much as I want to, but real estate kind of has me in a wrap over here in Nashville. So Nashville is where I call home, and been in the real estate business, in some form of the real estate business since 1999. And so I've done a little bit of it all. I did 9 years in mortgage lending. Also did vacation home ownership sales, and also did CAD software, architectural design software sales. And now I am, of course, a realtor here in Nashville for the past 6 years, and absolutely love it. I work with my best friend. He is a builder, and he's talking about Tipton County. So he's from the Dyersburg area, and he's a builder here in Nashville. Province Builders is the name of his company. And Amy and I both definitely tackle real estate industry here. So we love it. And real estate has its ups and downs, but of course, definitely there's nothing but upside to it in the long term. So any questions that you have, especially for Middle Tennessee and West Tennessee, we'd love to help not only you and your clients, but also help you build wealth and for the generations to come.
Well, how did y'all two meet?
So I actually started working for a top producing agent who was actually the #1 Keller Williams agent in Louisiana. And she transitioned out to California, and I had a kid still at home at that time. And so I was working in real estate before I was a licensed agent for her. And so she is amazing. And so she's still rocking it out there in California. But this last May, I decided that I was going to quit my job with her. I had gotten licensed in real estate back in January and was like, okay, my kid is going to start kindergarten. Like, I have time to leave my house, because real estate definitely can take over your life. And I knew enough about it to know that if I was going to get in the market locally and expand with team out in back in West Tennessee in Memphis, that I was going to need that space. And so when I did that, one of the first things I started doing was picking up the phone. I started calling specifically agents within my brokerage based on their listings. And like Alan said, he has a great friend with Province Builders. They have had some amazing listings. And honestly, that's what I did. I found the best listings I could find within our brokerage. And Alan happened to have one of those listings. And I basically called him and I said, I am willing to work. I'm willing to start at the bottom of the totem pole. You tell me what you want me to do that would help you in marketing your listings, and I would love to partner with you. And so Alan, in essence, kind of let me interview. And I said, I'd love to start doing some open houses for you. And that kind of developed our relationship and kind of, partnering together to, just bring properties that we have influence with, out to clients and out into the public and let people know what's being offered. And so that's kind of how it started.
That's a good start. And one thing that impresses me too is, Amy, you said that it's very important for you and Alan that you have a personal, hands-on approach to help clients with their real estate needs, as opposed to just communicating online with a real estate company. So give us your attitude concerning that, the personal touch.
I truly believe that we both give the white glove service. You want top notch. I don't care if we're talking about a $50,000 home or if we're talking about a $5 million home. We want to give you the best possible service because you deserve it. Everyone knows about the American dream, about home ownership, ownership. And everyone deserves, a home. So it doesn't matter about your budget. That's irrelevant to us. So we want to make sure that we're
Right.
taking care of our clients. And what that means to us is, clear, concise communication to where they know exactly
Mm.
what's going on throughout the entire process. Because we work primarily through referrals. And so, what we do on a daily basis is to help our clients. And then once that particular job is done, we want them to say, hey, you know what? When I hear that my friend or my family member needs a home or needs to sell their home, we want to be the first people they think of. And so
Mm.
we definitely pride ourselves on giving the white glove service to each one of our clients. And that's what impressed me most about Amy was her go get them attitude. Even though she was marketing my listing, she took it upon herself to market it as if it were her own. And so that really impressed me with her. And that's why she's my go-to gal anytime we have a listing come up.
Yes. And Alan picked up the phone. I think in today's time, I don't know about you, but we get all sorts of things in the mail. There's all these different ways that people try to, Sybil, as you said, kind of touch someone, but it doesn't have that just extra step of personal. And I think we're kind of in a time right now where, again, we've even used the word trust, Sybil, between us. Like, I want to know that I can trust this person, that they are going to follow through. And so, now I love the Lord Jesus, and I try my hardest not to say cuss words, but I tell people this business is about getting the F up. And I don't mean the bad F, I mean follow up, meaning that, this market and really real estate and taking care of people. I mean, you imagine like, you start with, a diagnosis, right? Like we're trying to diagnose and figure out what is the need, what are the needs here that our clients have. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever gone to a doctor's office where you felt like they weren't really listening to what you had to say and they had already made up their mind about what they were going to prescribe for you, and you're going, I know you normally prescribe this, but I have to tell you about the extra fuzz growing on my big toe because it ain't normal. Right? Like, because little bitty details can make a lot of difference for, really what the solution is for someone. And so to kind of piggy off of Alan, we understand that everybody's different. Everybody's budget is different. Everybody's needs are different. Everybody's stage of life, the season that they're in. There's so many different factors that play into really kind of the direction that someone needs to go in and what their needs are. And so I just love that, Alan picks up the phone. Like we listen to one another, we share with one another. There's lots of feedback and collaboration. And, I think that's what people are really looking for. Let's be real. Anybody can look like anything and say anything online, right? Like we live in a day and age where just because they say that's who they are does not mean that's who they are. And so I'm really grateful that, Alan is who he says he is. We work hard to not just present one way, but to actually give the follow-up that's needed to make sure people are truly taken care of and that they feel heard, that they feel that the solutions that are being given to them with the market, with their needs are personable. They're not just, us pushing things and not listening. That was a long answer, but that's
was
our
a
heart.
great answer.
Okay, so
Nice.
we're going to take a little break because I need some audience interaction here. It seems like I'm the only one making comments. Hey, where you guys? Mary, Sandra, Barbara. Those of you who are in the comment column, a lot of people just not interested in real estate right now, and I can understand that. I typed in a question, and you guys, please, let's get some comments and some questions. Come on, don't be shy, because y'all know y'all really are not. All right? So listen, I'm going to take everybody off into the green room slowly as I leave myself on. And we're going to go and take a break and give you guys time to type in some comments and questions, because I'd like to know that you guys are still with us, okay? All right. How would you feel if you was my guest and nobody was talking to you? You wouldn't like it, right? All right. Come on, you guys. Let's do it. Okay, so let's start with, if you don't like something one way, or you don't like something, we've got a whole spectrum of stuff. So let's check out some more of our partners for some great discounts for you right now. Okay.
What am I gonna get? Ooh, cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry ice cream? With sprinkles? And maybe a baguette. And a French boy. Bonjour. Ooh la la, baby. You know what I need? Bath bombs. Bombs away! Gotta have Takis. Oh, I need balls. Okay, I'm gonna need some glue. Oh, and a new charger. I can never find those things. And I gotta get flowers for mommy. And a little something for me. Can I get a robe? What am I gonna?
Welcome to the Shack 12-Week Shred. My name is Rock Shabazz, and I'm here to take you through the same program that I made for this guy right here.
This program is without a doubt a huge reason why I was able to get fit and stay fit. If you put in the work and stay consistent, you just might be able to keep up. It's time for you to get to work.
So, are you going to Amy's wedding?
I don't have the money. Yeah, you do. Who are you? I'm you, from the future. And I just got paid.
And I'm Dave. I can get you up to $500 of your future money now.
Up to $500 instantly?
Instantly.
That's amazing. Oh, who's he? Oh, this is Paolo. We met at the reception. Hi. Hola. Hello. Paolo. That's me.
Download Dave and get up to $500 instantly.
Okay, I hope everybody had a chance to get up and go to the restroom, get some water, what have you. Okay, so we're bringing back in our host and co-host, and We're gonna do a little short Q&A right now because I did have a. Did we lose Alan? Okay, so maybe you can text him and have him to come back in. Um. Yeah, and but I guess he'll know to come back in. His connection might be like mine. I'm having trouble too on my end. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock at night. It's really kind of a bad time to do broadcasting because you got a lot of traffic from people at home. In the area, because mostly in my area, everybody works in the daytime and they're on their jobs and using their internet on their job, and so I get really good reception during the daytime. But at any rate, my question is, and I typed it in the chat box, and I'm gonna put it on the screen. I wanted to hear from Alan. I wanted Alan to answer this question, but actually both of you can answer it. And that is, how's the real estate market right now with inflation going on? Because I hear in mainstream media that sales are declining. Is that true or what? For our area, 901 in Nashville, Mid-South area.
Yeah, so 901 and Nashville are definitely two different markets. For 901, I definitely feel like, everything's a numbers game, right? So sometimes when you break the numbers down, the media can kind of like inflate that too, right? Like if you don't know the math yourself, it can be easy to let it scare you because obviously inventory, has come down. I mean, we had a lot of things coming to market and a lot of people selling, and then things were going a lot quicker. And so now you kind of have the leveling out of inventory where things are not going as quickly. But I mean, we're still seeing like a nice market. Like we're not in necessarily what we would call like a slow, super slow market. Now, if you have something that needs a lot of work and is overpriced, like your ability to put something on the market that needs a lot of work and is already out, over its price, unfortunately, you're not going to get away with that right now. And so people are definitely being a lot pickier because they know that they're using more of their cash, now to get that sale, to purchase a property and put that percent down for their loan. And they're not wanting to put it as much into the house because they're already kind of putting it into their lending and getting a property. But I mean, for me, I still think this is a great market. There are a lot of things that we didn't have back in 2009 and 2010, as far as just kind of, buy down rates, for example. That wasn't something most people have never heard of, buy down rates. And so there's a lot
can you explain it? What is that?
So one of the things that is happening in the market right now is that people get really scared because the rates had kind of taken some jumps. Now, in the last 2 weeks, the rates have actually kind of come down. I actually just this week closed with a 22-year-old female who, with less than $2,000 out of her pocket, just bought her first home with a THDA government loan. Okay. And so we built her $215,000 home. So, a nice budget out in Columbia, Tennessee. Not a whole lot of cash out of her pocket. It was smooth selling, just great property. And so in this case, we didn't use the buy down rate, but I have another case where the buy down rate means, let's say that girl's rate, which she got a 6.25. Okay. So we closed this on a 6.25, and that's actually a very average rate. That is not like a super high rate. That is definitely a rate that you can date, is what we call it. You can date that rate. You can live with that rate. But a buy down rate means that either the seller or yourself, let's say, pays $3,000 cash to buy down your rate temporarily. That buy down temporarily can be a 2-year to 1 year. It can be a 3-year, to 2-year kind of buy down. So it would mean that your rate, instead of being 6.25 for your first 2 years, is going to be 6 or 5.9. And so what they do is they take that cash that you're using for a buy down rate. And I love buy down rates, okay, because I'm kind of passionate about this. So they take that money and they put it into an escrow account. And so for that 2 years of your beginning loan, instead of you paying 6.25, you're paying 5.9. So that's like a $300 difference in your monthly note. These are not exact numbers, but let's say a $300 difference. So instead of $1,800 a month, you're paying $1,500 for your first 2 years, right? It's to make that note more affordable. Well, here's the thing. If the rates go down into the 5s again in 6 months and in 1 year, you can refinance. There's no penalty for refinancing and getting that lower rate. And here's what the other cool part is. Because that's my question. I'm like, well, what about that money in the escrow account that was put there for 2 years? I didn't use all of that. I'm only 1 year into my buy down. Guess what? That cash can be used to refinance. So you can use that cash in that escrow account. And right now, sellers are offering this. Sellers are trying to offload properties and investors that bought properties at the higher end, and now they're just trying to offload it. They're giving the $10,000 incentives for this. They're giving the $5,000 buy down rates. So you're basically getting a lower rate, which is a lower monthly payment by the seller, and you're getting, in essence, a potential free refinance. Because when those rates drop, which we do believe that they will, you're going to be able to use that cash in that escrow account to finance your refinance. So you're getting a lower rate, getting into the market, because we all know that appreciation in the market usually outweighs the stock market. Like if you're going to put your cash somewhere, you're going to want it to be. You just got to be smart. We're not overpaying for stuff that's not worth it anymore, right? Like you're going to just want to find the right thing that's appraised at the right value, that has the right equity in it, and look into buy down rates with folks. So.
Oh, okay. So in the case with the buy down rate, and the rate does go back down and you refinance, don't you also add in the extra year or extra 2 years, say if it's within the time frame of the 1 year, like you gave the example, say that if the rate goes back down nationally, you talk about the national rate, right? To 5, or say within that 2 year period, let's say right at the 2 years, it goes back down to 5, and you do your refinance, but don't you also pick up an additional 2 years more to pay on the house?
You do, but this is the math game. So if you think about the fact of what 1% on your mortgage over 30 years, that's amortization, like 1% on 300,000 over 30 years, right? You're paying $170,000 more for your house over 30 years. When you refinance, you're adding 2 years onto your thing, but that 2 years does not outweigh 150,000. So that 2 years might be 20,000 or 50. You know what I mean? Like it's in there, but it's usually way less. And here's the positive thing. When you go down to that lower rate, right, you are going to be spending $1,800 versus $1,500 out of pocket every month, right? So $300 saved in 2 years, right? If all you did was take a little bit of that, and they say if you pay towards your principal one extra payment, so if my payment on my house is like $1,400 on our house out here in Nashville, we pay just one extra in the year for 10 years straight. You can knock off 2 years. So I think it's something like if you do it for 20 years, then you can do it 5 years. So you get that down. And then the great thing is that especially for different folks and where you are financially, you always want to borrow somebody else's money. Like your equity in your house, we've refinanced twice. I mean, I'm a big refinance person. You might be adding some time, but there's a way to buy back that time. And good financial advisors will help people to make sure they weigh that out. Because even if you add 2 years at the end, and let's say you're older and you're like, well, I'm not going to live another 30 years, right? Like I don't have another 30 years. But let's say that in 15 years, you just need the equity and you're going to go, you just need to take that out. Well, it doesn't matter because your equity is still in your house. You were just paying less for your house every month. So then when you walk away, you're taking that cash that you have.
Okay.
But you know, the way it is now though, when if you take the equity out of your house, if you don't, you know, you don't plan on living, you know, you don't have any property left for your children. Or your,
well, I
you know,
meant if
your
you
family.
sold, sorry, I didn't mean taking the equity out and then like in order to have debt. I mean like if you,
okay.
I'm talking about if you bring down your rate monthly and you're saving
Mm.
$300 a month, your appreciation of 9% in your home each year, the amount of equity that grows in your property will outweigh what the fact that you added a couple of years. So what I'm saying is that let's say we do pass and you still, you know, have 200,000 left on your house, but your house is worth 400,000. That's still $200,000 that you left as an investment, but you made your home livable to you. You had money on a month-to-month basis. Most people, $300 a month is a lot of, I mean, for us, when we refinanced, you know, a year or so ago, when the rates went down, we got a 2.3 APR out here. And we have like $400,000 in cash here. So yeah, we started over at 30 years, but in 30 years, our house is going to have, you know what I'm saying? So it's, those are definitely.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. You know, and but it's all geographical as to property values. Even I believe that there is a group here in Shelby County that is challenging our tax assessor, our property assessor's office on this because we're finding an inequity among property owners here in Memphis, particularly, whereas in certain geographic areas of Memphis, the same size houses with the same number of rooms, perhaps in the same condition as one that would be in say East Memphis location. Well, the one in the East Memphis location has a property asset value on it, which is almost double that of the same house, same kind, same condition house in say South Memphis. And I'm thinking that that's just not happening in Memphis. I think it's really a nationwide problem. And so, you know, it's like equity versus inequity. You know, because I own my house. I'm debt free and I have owned it for a long time. Have never refinanced it. And if my house was in East Memphis, it would be much more property value that I would be able to leave my son Tim there for the same type of house, same condition, but only the location is different. You see what I'm saying?
And I think,
Emily, do you want me to go call Alan?
Yeah, I guess you should because he did not come back in. We'll take a break and see if y'all can get him, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it's good information.
I'll see if Amy
So
can
we'll
get
just
her.
take a break.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take you guys in the green room. I'll put you in the green room. Okay. Let you guys call him, okay? And y'all can get in touch with him. All right. Okay. All right. They're going to try to get in touch with Alan. Hopefully he didn't have a power outage because I know that it is storming in certain locations, you know, here in Tennessee and Mississippi and Arkansas. So hopefully we'll get through our show without any power outages as well. But meanwhile, let's take a look at some more of our partners and then we'll check back in on them in just a moment. Okay. So you guys stick and stay and we will be right back. So if you're going to do some online shopping for Christmas decorations and you like me, you really don't want to go out. How about getting free shipping and check out this online?
Science has taken a major leap in the battle against thinning hair in the new topical treatment called More Hair Naturally 9. Why? Stem cells. This triple stem cell formulation may help repair and rebuild the major hair components that produce hair. Most people who experience hair loss may not realize, but damage can be done to those hair components due to DHT buildup and other factors. The old approach of DHT blockers, stimulation, nutrient supplementation is fine, but often that's just not enough. Stem cells can take it to the next level. This new natural treatment also contains Redensyl, Capixyl, and Bicapyl. These breakthrough ingredients stand alone in terms of documented success. But guess what? All three are contained in the new More Hair Naturally 9 formula. And there's more. We have several peptides designed to help fight DHT, reduce inflammation, stimulate cell production, and much, much more. In fact, More Hair Naturally 9 addresses almost every cause and symptom of thinning hair currently known to science.
A VPN is great for security and privacy. By hiding your IP address and encrypting your traffic, it shields your data from snoopers and all kinds of cyber attacks. But its protection scope is limited. So, NordVPN is becoming more than just a VPN. We are introducing a brand new feature to the desktop apps, Threat Protection, and it's going to take your digital security to the next level. Once you enable it on your NordVPN app, Threat Protection will guard your device against malicious websites, malware, trackers, and intrusive ads, even if you're not connected to a VPN server at the time. That's right, when you switch it on, it'll stay on, regardless of your VPN connection. Let's take a look at how it can improve your cybersecurity. Online, one wrong turn can spell disaster for your private data, but not with Threat Protection. It blocks dangerous websites that might potentially host malware, even if you click on a dangerous link by accident. Next up, Malware Protection. If you accidentally download an infected file, it's not the end of your devices just yet. Threat Protection scans every file you download. If a file turns out to be infected, it gets deleted immediately before it can wreak havoc on your computer. Most websites you enter are stuffed with trackers that follow you from one page to another, creating a unique profile of who you are and what you like. Threat Protection blocks trackers, so you can surf the net with more privacy. Ever opened a web page only to be bombarded with intrusive ads and loud autoplay videos? Well, they're not only annoying, some of them can actually be a cyber threat. Threat Protection blocks the intrusive and malicious ads on the spot. So, how do you take your device security to the next level? Make sure you have the latest NordVPN app version on your computer. Then open it and click on the little shield. It's the Threat Protection icon. Toggle the switch on and enjoy ultimate security. You can also find Threat Protection Lite on your mobile apps, but it won't block trackers or malicious files on your phone just yet. Step up your cybersecurity and stay safe.
Okay, so Nord was still playing when I saw me on the screen. So let me just stop that. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, I could hear it raining really hard outside my house. So I think maybe that's what's going on probably with our guests. But I'm bringing it in. My co-hosts are right along with me now, and our guests that we do still have with us. And maybe we can get an update on what happened to Ellen. What happened to him?
I think his computer, something decided that it wanted to update, kind of like yours did earlier, where all of a
Oh
sudden
yeah.
his
Yeah.
access was.
I know, right? I don't know why they just do that. They don't know what people are doing. Why don't they do it 2 o'clock in the morning, Microsoft? Come on now,
Well, I guess they
Mine
fixed
updates
it.
with that.
Yeah, doing it at
Huh?
night. Doing it when it's
Yeah,
in the
but I
computer.
have mine set for 11 o'clock, but still sometimes, see, that was my antivirus software that was updating. It was doing some database updates, and I could tell that it was really causing me extra delay because now I got regular delay because of the heavy rain that we're having because I have a satellite. So it's raining on my satellite. But
Okay, Amy, I
anywho,
want to get a quick question in with you before
yeah,
before it's too late.
come on, Tim. Let's hear from you.
Now, I want to know. I heard you discuss how the market was for civilians. How's the market for veterans, such as myself?
Yeah, so I love working with veterans. So I've had the pleasure of having some really awesome folks. I have a current client right now that's a veteran. VA loans are an amazing opportunity to take advantage of. Obviously, you have the ability to get 100% financing. So as far as like being able to hold on to your cash, which right now with inflation, I don't know about you, but keeping your cash and it's not as easy to come by these days because we're
Right.
spending it. With VA, you're not having to spend it. So another positive about the market for veterans is that there's not as much competition right now. And so with VA loans, there's obviously some, for lack of words, stickler things that they require with financing. They certainly want things to be at market value and things like that, and that are going to appraise at the price that you're wanting to purchase at. And so I feel like this is really kind of a sweet spot for them because a lot of VAs that had VA loans struggled because they couldn't offer 10,000, 20,000 over asking because it had to be, because it's 100% financing, that purchase price has to be that value.
Right.
And so that kind of put people who had a VA loan a little bit in a sticky situation because they were just going to have to be out that cash difference. And so now things are kind of on the market. And again, there's more sellers that are doing things, for others. So actually VA loans are great candidates for buy down rates, right? Because whether they have some extra cash or the sellers are offering cash towards closing cost, and buy downs rate, VAs are already getting 100% financing. So that cash can go right into that. And so, yeah, I love VAs. I think they have a lot of opportunity for sure.
Thanks.
So do the veterans have to make any down payment? Amy, do veterans have to make down payments?
No, they can get 100% financing on their loan. So so most people, like government loans, tend to be somewhere around that 3 to 3.5% of the purchase price. They don't have to do that. So they have very minimal, they have some closing costs, like some title fees and things, but it's very minimal. And so, and like I said,
so you're talking like under $500.
Yeah, especially if sellers are putting stuff in towards closing cost and things like that. So
that's awesome. Tim is a veteran.
About VA loans, and I love chatting about some of that because lenders, there's some cool stuff out there, and talk about some investments, that VAs could do, and they deserve it. They deserve to have a home. They fought for a home. I love to see veterans get into homes. So,
well, you're looking at one right here live on the show in living color. My son, Tim, the one that asked you the question, he's a veteran.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate you. Seriously. Seriously, you guys fight to make a place for us at home. I wish we could I wish that was a part of the package for all veterans.
Yeah, no, right. Yeah.
Because y'all do. We appreciate you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that lovely comment, Apostle Teresa Rucker. She says that's wonderful because we can't forget our veterans in service or retired need to help them as much as possible. Love. That's right.
Well, Tim,
thank
that was a great question.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you, Tim.
No problem. Thank you, Amy.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. So, Sybil, audience, do y'all have any more questions for Amy?
Well, what is your advice for a first-time buyer?
Good question.
Mm-hmm. You know, I always say, go ahead and start saving some of that cash, right? Like, man, I feel like for me, I'm already thinking about my own boys because, like you said, Emily, some of this discrepancy within the market, I feel like it's getting harder and harder for those first-time home buyers to get into the market. You know what I mean? Because the prices of houses are already, I mean, it's unfathomable sometimes.
Yes, it is.
So, you know, I tell people, I'm like, man, when my kids turn 16, I'm like, I want you guys saving for your down payment. I would love for my kids to have $15,000 in the bank, right? Like that from the time that they're start jobs and are in college. And the other thing is that, you know, another passion of mine, I was a teacher at, you know, at different points, is I wish more people talked and encouraged, just like my master's degree is in marriage and family therapy. So I'm always for counseling. I'm always for people starting conversations, that there doesn't have to be something wrong for you to get information, right? Because information is freedom. The more information you have for the dreams that you have and how to get to them, the better. And so taking counsel from people is super important. And so for young people, I encourage them, you know, we get to college and we don't think about debt to income ratio. And we're like, oh, my school's offering me an extra $3,000 over what my scholarships paid. And it's really part of their loan for school. And they kind of blow that money, right? And that was debt versus just not taking it, you know, just not adding to your debt or saving that cash, using that, you know, for that future home. And then the last one I would say is just with credit card stuff, right? Like, I think when you're young, you know, we tend to say things like, oh, one late payment for $30 isn't going to affect me.
It does.
I mean, most young folks don't know. Like, they just think, I'm going to pay it off next month. Genuinely, they don't know. It's just a lack of no one saying anything. And it's like, unfortunately, you know, some late payments of just $30 can follow you and prevent you, you know, from being able to start at a younger age to get into houses. The FHA loan, so federal lending for first-time home buyers. Like I said, this girl's 22 years old and just got a house and literally paid less than $2,000 to get her first home.
That's
there
awesome.
are lots of options. And so for me, you know, part of my passion is not just the fact that I know about real estate, but is that I'm connecting people to lenders and to folks who understand, again, like I said, that this is a personal thing. What are people's needs right now? And a lot of people's needs are, how can I get that ball started? I mean, how can I, what does it look like for me to get a home? And I tell people, conversations aren't commitments. We can start these conversations now, like Tim asking, you know, what's some perks of VAs? How does it look for them right now in the market? You know, I don't expect Tim to buy a house with me tomorrow. You know what I mean? This is just a good conversation. And I think, you know, I say that about counseling. You know what? If you've got some pain in your life or you're struggling with something, just because you start talking about it doesn't mean that you're going to be, you know, having to see a psychiatrist next week. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's okay to just have conversations and
just communicate. Yeah. And speaking of that, how can people find you and Alan?
Yeah. So,
your
Alan
contact
Worthy,
information.
Yes. Alan Worthy, Amy Austin. We're on Facebook. That's a great way to connect with us. Also, you know, Emily, we can share with you our phone number and our email, and maybe on the partners discounts, you know, type page, you could just put us down there, and we give free consultations anytime. We will set up a phone date, we will set up a Zoom, and we love listening. Our hope is that we would sit down, you know, with someone like Tim, and he says, I'm a veteran, this is where I'm at, you know, here's what I'd like to do. And we just start, I always use the term, we just try to create a frame.
Right.
You
Mhm.
don't have to paint the picture. You don't have to know exactly what the picture's supposed to look like for you to start a conversation. Our goal is to get a frame, and in due time, the picture perfect thing that is supposed to happen for you will come into play. But we got to start with a frame. And so we love having those conversations, and we're always happy to pick up the phone, set up a time. There's
Hey, there's Alan.
All right. He got so excited he lost his camera. We can probably hear you though. Say something. You can say something. We probably can hear you. No, let me unmic.
Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Hi then. Welcome back.
Yeah. Of course, my computer decides to do an update right in the middle of the podcast. So
I've had
sorry
that.
about that.
I've had that to happen while we were live before. So look, join the crowd, okay? And I was running the show, so the show had to end.
Oh wow.
Amy did a marvelous job.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Answer
I
questions.
have every bit of confidence in her. So, you know, I can drop the ball and she'll pick it up and run it into the end zone anytime. So
Did you get to listen to us at all?
what's
No,
that?
it's
Could-
on his
you
phone,
couldn't hear
maybe.
us. Yeah.
Did you watch? Did you watch it
Anyone-
on your
yeah.
phone? Did you watch the show on your
So-
phone?
So I didn't think of that. I've been in
Oh, okay.
I've been in a marketing conference all day, so I didn't think of that.
Oh, okay. Amy, are you in the you've got the show page pulled up on your phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you type in your website for the comments? And people can come and get it from there when they watch the show, because our shows are archived. I can't type into my stream comment column right now, except for on my phone. Let's see, we did a show. Our last show Friday night, I was able to type in it. Last Tuesday night, I wasn't able to type in it, and I told them studio about it in New York. We're in Studio 9. And so now again on Tuesday, they got it to work 3 days later, and then now 3 days later, it's not working again. So I'll have to send them another note. So otherwise, I would ask you to give it to me, and I would type it in. But you can go ahead and type that in on your phone, and then I can show it on the screen, say, from the studio in the comment column. That would be great. Thank you so much.
So Amy just got through talking to us about the great benefits and perks for veterans, and Tim is a veteran. So that's the last thing we covered, and then she talked about some advice on the first-time home buyers and making sure your credit's good and that type of thing. So she covered the ground pretty good.
She did. Great job.
Yeah, okay, let me go to the 901 show.
This is what she does every day, guys. So it's
All right. Yeah, she seems like a natural.
Oh yeah, she is. She is.
Okay, you're coming there. Okay,
And Alan's
okay,
right there
Seymour.
with it. Him and I can go all day. It's super fun because it's
Okay,
that's his background too. So
Gotcha.
Okay, you're in the comment
Oh, hi,
column.
Jenny.
Hi, Jen. Hi. Everybody was busy, huh? Okay, there's Jen saying hello. Hi, Sandra. I was on the 901 page. I'm trying to see if I can copy it out of here because I was on my.
Teresa said Amy did a great job.
I was on my.
She did.
Let me
Teresa.
show that. Okay, yes, he did. I was in my let me see if I can share this. Okay. I'm gonna share it to my feed line so that here's their contact info. I'm putting it in here. So I'll have like an extra post on my timeline for the show, because what happened is all the comments was coming in through my profile page. And by the way, Amy and Alan, if you could, y'all send me a friend request, please. And then that way, when y'all
To
come on this
Emily
show.
Pearls.
Emily Pearls.
I think it went live through your page and not the event.
Yeah. Comments overview. Hold on. Where am I? Oh, I got so many posts. That's trying to see. Okay, the live show. Hey, Paul. Paul from Canada. Okay. Hi, Ed. Ed Kuiper. Ed, I forgot where you live. Okay. Yeah. So here's my situation. I have different comments coming in from different locations and pages because when we broadcast now, we broadcast in 5 locations. We broadcast on our show page of whatever show it is on Facebook. Also, our timeline, my timeline. We broadcast simultaneously on YouTube, simultaneously on Twitter, as well as Twitch, and oh God, I forget the other one. And so it's like 6 or 7 platforms that we're broadcasting on simultaneously. So when I go to my comments that show me my profile page, I mean, from these other platforms, other locations won't show up in my platform where I'm watching from, because you were on the 901 page. That's where you put the local contact information. So what I did was I just shared that link from that page, and it'll show up on my profile page. So the contact information, then I can go in there and copy it. I can't copy it while it's live. Then I can go in there after it's shown, copy it and paste it into my profile. Okay. But sure, yeah, I'll be happy to put up a page for y'all. Be sure that you go to my link and check out our partner page, which is wlo.link/@Emily Pearls, and please refer the people that you know and your customers, your clients, previous clients, future clients, to our page, because what we're trying to do with that page is we're going to have a big 9-year celebration on March 11th next year. And so these companies have agreed to pay us small commissions for the people that we send to them. And we want this because we don't want y'all to have to pay any money to come and have fun and celebrate with us, right? So we want the place to be free. We want the food to be free. We want the decorations to be free. And I'm pretty sure that I can get that from our partner, Joyfy. I can't ever say it right. The holiday party store online that is our partner. So that's what we are doing this for. And I'm steady begging. I won't stop. I'll be begging for the rest of this year, probably half of January. Because the more that we have, the more food y'all can have, the more prizes that we could give away, that sort of thing. So, and I'm also going to ask our partners, each one of them, for a gift to give away at our celebration. So that's why I decided to start last month. Actually, what was it? What day is this? I only actually started 2 weeks ago. And already we got about 10 partners? I think about 10.
Yeah.
SYBIL is a partner because SYBIL's book is on our page, and also Elaine Presley. So we have our 2 authors who are our friends and team members that's on there partnering with us as well. So sure, we will have to add you guys. Y'all will give us something for our celebration, right? In March. Hello there. How are you? And what's your name?
Jason, ma'am.
Hi, Jason. Jason, like Jason and the Argonauts?
So it's actually like Nathan with a J. So it's got a TH in there. It means God is given. So it's Jathan.
Mom, Dad.
So we're in the throes of bedtime. So it is hitting that mark.
That's okay. We're getting ready to close. Yeah, we normally get off at 8. So if you need to go ahead and get with him, Amy,
I will.
Thank
you guys so much for having me, though.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You can go ahead and sign up, and we'll let Alan wrap it up with the last comments for you. Okay. Bye-bye. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Okay. She's signing off. So, Alan, your last comments for us.
You know, we just truly appreciate the opportunity to, you know, be on here and be in front of you all, your esteemed hosts, and also your, you know, your followers and family members and everybody alike that watches the videos. It's not often that we get, you know, asked to be on a podcast, and you know, it's just truly a blessing to be offered this opportunity. So if you're in the Nashville market or know somebody that's, you know, looking to move here or wanting to purchase some investment property, I'd love to help them. Me and Amy would love to help them. And of course, Amy takes care of West Tennessee, Memphis, and also has an additional partner out there as well. So, and even if you just have questions about the market, about what we feel is going to happen, nobody truly knows everything that's going to happen until it actually happens. So that's, you know, it's not like somebody's got this magic crystal ball and can tell you exactly what's going to happen, because things change in a minute, and we all know that from the government. So, but we definitely want to help you in any way we can.
Okay.
Thank
That
you.
sounds
for
like
being
a
our
winner.
guest.
Yes,
Thank you
we
very
really
much.
appreciate you.
No, you're welcome.
And we'll take a little short break, and when we come back, we'll hear from last comments or any questions from our audience. Y'all, if y'all want something to ask or anything on your mind, please type it in now, because after this break, it'll be the last one. We're going to come back and answer any questions that you may have that you type in, and then we're going to close out the show. Okay. All right. So I'll slide everybody off into the green room now, everybody but me, and we're going to get on to our break. Okay. And we will be right back. Stick and stay. Don't go away. All right. And don't forget, all our shows are on replay, so you'll be able to share it with someone. Okay. We'll be right back.
Have you been involved in the network marketing or direct sales industry? Are you tired of all the poorly run companies, crazy crypto deals, or flat out scams? Is the dream of residual income and financial freedom still a reality? What if there is a new company that was totally different than everything you've seen in the past? One that is creating a new category unlike anything ever introduced before, in an industry that is already doing over $210 billion in annual revenue. And no other penny auctions company has figured out how to capitalize on this massive market. With margins to pay commissions that's up to 10 times higher than any other company has been able to pay in commissions. Well, that would be the most exciting social influencing story of this decade, and you get to learn about it before everyone else. Introducing Two Can Win. We are taking the power and excitement of penny auctions and combining them with a social influencing business model and a compensation plan that has never been seen before. Companies like Quibbit and DealDash have built billion-dollar companies by offering people the chance to win auctions on the things they have dreamt about owning, but they get to buy them for up to 80 or 90% off the retail price. Imagine buying a new $80,000 BMW for $16,000. For many, that is life-changing. Two Can Win is going to be the first company to bring penny auctions to a new level. One where you get rewarded by just using your everyday influence to share this unique business with others. This concept is so unique and so powerful, it is going to be the hottest thing our industry has ever seen. And you can be first! Two Can Win is just beginning our pre-launch and will be going live shortly. We all get 2 or 3 chances in life to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right opportunity. This is one of those rare times. Your next step is to watch the next video to learn all the details and stake your claim in this game-changing business. Welcome to Two Can Win.
What if there was a single supplement that could provide you with therapeutic amounts of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, antioxidants, and probiotics? What if it also had the latest nitric oxide boosters and some of the most potent adaptogens known to man? In other words, what if you could take one product every day that would give your body what it needs the most? Let's talk about Active Greens. The foundation of Active Greens is its Greens Biome Matrix Blend, a fusion of 4 organic grass juice powders and a robust probiotic that's been shown to survive in extreme gut environments. This blend was formulated to help mineralize and alkalize your body, support your microbiome, and strengthen your brain-gut connection. The grasses in the Greens Biome Matrix are sustainably grown outside on certified organic farms that are situated in an ancient volcanic seabed in some of the most nutrient-dense soil on the planet. The grasses contain over 70 naturally occurring vitamins and minerals and are carefully harvested for the highest nutritional content. After the harvest, they're processed so gently that when the powders mix back into water, it's virtually identical to the freshly squeezed juice. The grass juice powder in Active Greens is especially rich in chlorophyll, a powerful phytonutrient that will go to work to improve your digestion and help to balance your body's pH. The second nutrient block in Active Greens is the NO Boost Blend. Nitric oxide is critical in our bodies, but by the time you're 40, studies show that you only produce about half of the nitric oxide that you did when you were 20. In 1998, 3 scientists were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for discovering that not only could nitric oxide help prevent heart disease, but it could actually reverse it. Active Greens contains the latest and best nitric oxide boosting technology to help heal and strengthen your cardiovascular system. We can't say that Active Greens will raise the nitric oxide levels in every person, but we do include test strips with each order so that you can see for yourself what this amazing product does for you. The third nutrient block in Active Greens is the Adaptogen and Detox Blend. This blend was formulated to help you adapt to stress, remove environmental toxins from your body, and assist you in reaching your ideal weight. The Adaptogen and Detox Blend in Active Greens takes a 2-pronged approach to stress. The adaptogens like reishi and ashwagandha help your body to become stronger and more energetic in response to stress. The detoxifiers like burdock root help to heal your body through the removal of toxins. As your body comes back into balance, it wouldn't be unusual for you to experience natural and sustainable weight loss. Active Greens is a superfood cocktail that's produced and delivered in a way that's mindful of people and the planet. Our focus is to bring you a product that's based on responsible farming and sourcing practices. This is our way of providing sustainable nutrition to the world. We formulated Active Greens so that you can give your body what it needs every day. Click the link below to place your order and start enjoying the benefits that this amazing supplement will bring into your life.
Hey, we are back, and I am bringing in everybody now, and we have a potential customer for you, Alan. I'm going to put that on the screen right now. You might want to give this lady your number. Apostle Teresa Rucker says, yes, we definitely need that contact information for Alan and Amy, because I know a couple that lives in Murfreesboro and works in Nashville that may be in the market for buying a home in the near future. First-time home buyer.
Okay. Is there a way I can type my information in the screen?
Yeah, if you see the comment that will allow you to type in the studio. If not, you can do it on your phone and type it in there. I can't type my stream thing is not working, but I wonder if I can show a private type. Let's see. Let me try a test. This is a test, ST, and see if I can show that. No, can't show private conversation in the green room. No way. Yeah, all I can do is show the stream conversations. And
yeah,
mine
I don't
is
see
not
where it allows me to type.
Can you type? Okay, I got an idea. I know where I can type it. I can type it on a banner. Okay, can you call it out to me? This is Alan Worthy. Okay, hold on, Alan Worthy. Let me get caps here. Hold on. ALANWORTHY. Okay, 1615.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
818.
818. Okay.
87.
71.
71.
701. That's kind of easy to remember. Okay, now I can show it. As soon as I have the chat. Okay, man, I gotta go and hide her chat. 1 second. I think my computer is getting tired too. Come on. Okay, Teresa. Okay, got that. Now let me go here. It'll be up in just a second. Stay with me, Teresa. There it is. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all jot that number down, all right? And I'm just going to leave that up there as we close out the show. So, Alan, okay, thank you so much for coming on. Oh, it's covering your face, though, isn't it? Let's see if I can move it down some.
The number's more important than my face anyway.
I'm going to put it, so the symbol at the top, I'll put it up there. Okay. All right, then. Thank you so much. We sure did enjoy you and Amy tonight. And your last comments or advice to people that wondering about, buying a home in the housing market.
Well, it's so important for us to not only get a house for ourselves, but also to teach the next generations how the home buying process works. So right now I'm currently working on the project with TSU and Meharry here in Nashville to teach the youngsters that are in college and then also go down to the high school level to teach them as well, because I think that one of the things that we miss out on in our communities is not teaching wealth building and home ownership, how to become homeowners. We don't teach that at any age, really. So I think that's very important. So if you know anyone that I'm actually going to start another project here in Nashville to where we're going to start talking to families on a weekly basis, outside of work, and that way they can kind of do it on their own time to help them learn how to become homeowners and then again build wealth. That's how most of the wealthy build their wealth, is through real estate. So we want to teach any way we can, and even if it's not to become a billionaire, we all deserve our own homes. So I feel like that's very important. And so if anyone has any questions, I'd love to answer them. And even if it's not the time for you right now, to just start the relationship with us now, and then when it is your time, we're going to be here for you.
That's awesome.
That's a great wrap up.
Tim?
No, I'm just saying thanks for the info.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, go while you go ahead and think, I guess, in your closing comments.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hey, another great show. A lot of good information. Can't wait to do it again. With that being said, I want to wish everybody love, peace, and happiness, and let's be safe out there.
SYBIL.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed you and Amy, and you has great information. And we need people like you in the business world and the house market, because we need to go back how it was years and years ago with that little extra touch of Southern hospitality and a personal one-on-one relationship and helping each other, helping our neighbor. And so you're very inspiring, you and Amy, and hopefully we can hear from y'all again, and we will call you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to thank you again to Alan for coming on. That's the first thing I want to say. And the second thing I want to say is actually three more things, I think. I want to say thank you guys for going to the page, because I was looking at the analytics today, and in 2 weeks' time, we've had 100% CTR, 41 clicks, and actually on December the 12th, which was yesterday, 4 people bought something, and on the 13th today, 4 people bought something. So we really want to thank you guys for supporting us. And I don't know what you bought. It doesn't show me that. It doesn't show me what company you went to, but whatever it was, it's going to add up to over March, because here's the thing. These companies won't pay our commission. They're on 45-day cycles. You see what I'm saying? So just be sure to refer as many people as you can to the link on the bottom of the ticker tape, WLO.link/@Emily Pearls. And if any of our partners are watching, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity and accepting me and having faith in me to represent your company. And I will do it to the best of my ability. And finally, I want to thank all of you, my audience, our fans, our loyal watchers and viewers and listeners for supporting us for 9 years, coming in 2023. March the 13th is actually our 9th year anniversary date, official date. But we wanted to have our celebration on March the 11th, 2023, because that's on a Saturday when everybody is usually free. All right. And finally, you know, we give each other gifts all the time. And we give our family, loved ones, and friends gifts all the time, even when it's not Christmas. But we always try to give them a Christmas gift. This Christmas, I'm challenging y'all to do something different. You can still give your friends and family, whoever you want to, give gifts to. But I'm asking you to give somebody that you really don't know a gift, or don't forget about your garbage people that come and pick your garbage up every week, or your post person that delivers your mail. We know that they get a salary, but it's special when they really can see that you do appreciate that service, even though it is part of their job. This is something that I have been doing for, I guess, probably the past 7 years. I probably never told y'all about it. But I always give my garbage men and my postmen a Christmas gift. And so I've already ordered their gifts early. And so I went out today and got some gift bags, of course. So I ordered them early because I did not want to miss it, because my garbage people run on Thursday. And I know next Thursday is too close to Christmas, and some of them might be on the, taking off, and my regular crew won't be on, right? So rush out and go buy your waste. I don't know. I don't like to call them garbage people, but
well, they're garbologists. Garbologists.
Waste management.
Oh yeah. I like SYBIL's garbologists. Go buy your garbologists a little gift. They're gonna be fighting this cold weather. They can't have enough gloves. They can't have enough hats. Okay, and it doesn't cost that much. Think about them. All right, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate y'all, and Alan and Amy, we'll have y'all back next year. Because like you say, things change, and we don't know what the market might look like in 2023, but we want you guys to keep us updated. All right.
We sure will.
We'll have you guys back in January. All right, everybody. That's our time. Everybody say good night.
Night.
Good night.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show.
Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show.